I gotta say, I normally don't come out and shoot this time of the year when there's no leaves on the trees and everything just kind of looks dead. But since I started doing YouTube, it's really inspired me to get out and shoot more and not limit myself to like just certain times of the year. So right now we're up in the mountains here in North Carolina. It's a rainy day. Switching it up, not using the A7C, I'm using the A7IV today. I'm borrowing my wife's camera. And I haven't really got to test out this camera a whole lot yet, so we're gonna see how the photos turn out. I had to swap out the 35 for the 28-70 Sigma lens. I needed a little bit more zoom so I could actually capture these mountains in the background. They didn't look so far away. I'm just watching all of the fog rise up here off the mountains. That's one of the most beautiful things about the Blue Ridge Mountains. It may be hard to tell, but it was raining pretty hard. I knew I wanted to capture the moody, rainy atmosphere, but I was worried about my camera gear getting maybe a little too wet. I almost turned around and went home, but as you'll see, I'm glad I kept going. And what I shot this day ended up being some of my favorite photos I've shot in a long time. I don't know why I have the strap on the camera. I hate straps. Perfect. Keep looking over the shoulder. The next place we stopped was the turning point in the trip that inspired me to keep going. Possibly my favorite photo of the trip. I love this photo of the road along the top of the ridgeline and the fog rolling over. It really encapsulates the moody, rainy atmosphere that I imagined when I decided to come up here this day. Like I mentioned earlier, I really don't like taking photos this time of the year because of the lack of the green on the trees, but I actually found these pine trees here. This makes a nice composition with the pine trees in the foreground and the rolling mountains with the clouds and the fog rolling off of them in the background, and it looks pretty good. My biggest problem when I come to take photos in the mountains is I really don't step off the beaten path enough, which in this case is the Blue Ridge Parkway. Haley was telling me to, and I'm glad I did because otherwise I never would have found this next spot.
I knew we would find something cool if we just got off of the parkway.
Talk to
So we were just driving off of the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we came across this old town. It's like, it's almost abandoned, but it's definitely not, but there is no one around to be seen. The motel is empty, the restaurant's closed. The motel and restaurant across the street is also closed. It's really creepy, but really, really cool. Looks cool, I think. Let's go take some photos of this place. One of my favorite things about just driving through the Blue Ridge Mountains is you just find the most random abandoned places. Sometimes it's a house, sometimes it's a church. I'm not really sure exactly which one this is. I'm guessing it's a church, but I think I'm about to go check it out. What do you see in there?
It just says don't come in on the wall.
That's a little creepy. Haley has the camera now. This video took a turn I did not expect at all, but they think their intimidation tactics will prevent me from coming in here. They're wrong. It's been a while since I've done any sort of like abandoned place photography, so this is exciting. I think I figured it out. This is definitely a school, not a church. Definitely one of the stranger photos I've taken. From the not so creepy but aesthetically pleasing Motel Town to the very creepy abandoned school, this trip ended up being way more exciting than I had originally planned, which works out great because it made for a far more interesting video. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video. These videos are my favorites to make, and you can expect many more to come, hopefully in places other than North Carolina. And all of the photos in this video are edited with my presets, which are available to buy on my website, which is linked down in the description. That said, if you would like to see more of my videos, please subscribe. Like the video to help support me so I can reach a larger audience, and I hope I could inspire you to get out and take more photos.